It's the Melchizedek News Hour.
Storm right now is rotating. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter if you're in a tornado warning or not. Almost every storm is rotating. And so there is a chance that if you're near a storm that's coming towards you, you could get under a tornado warning at some point here soon. Like literally every single storm's rotating. It's crazy. The environment up here in the Midwest is so favorable for tornadoes. Got a new radar scan coming in right now. We also got to watch this down here near Minnesota City and Rolling Stone. This storm is just south of that Sig Tor, north of Buffalo City, and that could try to do something going towards Dodge and Arcadia. This is the latest scan. We still got a significant tornado in progress. It's on EE Road now over Cream, Wisconsin. This is hitting, it just hit like 2 farms. So 2 farms likely directly hit by this tornado. There's a lot of farms along County Road EE also that are going to be hit by this over the next few minutes. I mean, that I'm pretty sure meets PDS criteria. This needs to be PDS. This does meet PDS tornado warning criteria. What that means is that we could get a particularly dangerous situation tornado warning. That's only issued when we have strong to intense tornadoes in progress. And a lot of the time, these tornadoes produce a lot of damage. These are usually the most damaging tornadoes that we have. Very concerning, though. And it is also rain wrapped, so you're not probably going to see it if you're over here. Very bad situation evolving here. So far, most of our significant tornadoes have been over there. Also, west of Stevens Point, we are starting to see a little bit more rotation developing on this storm. That's going to be going towards Wausau, Stevens Point here soon, just south of Merrill. If you guys live right along that I-39 corridor, you got to be ready. Storms are coming in really quickly. Also, this storm over here in Illinois might be producing again. Near Kent. A lot of storm chasers. Look at this, guys. Somebody put Cannon Colton in slot 1 or something. Cannon Colton has a lot of rotation. Look at this. This is over here in Illinois right now. A lot of spin. This storm is spinning a lot right over near Kent. If this thing can organize, it's going to produce probably an intense tornado. Look at all the motion. Look at the inflow over here. Look at that inflow. Look at this right here. This thing's all spinning right now in northwest Illinois. Look at everything spinning. See the inflow on the right coming into the storm too. This is going to be going into Freeport here soon, guys. If you live in Freeport, Illinois, we've got to be taking shelter as soon as possible.
I didn't click record.
I'm keeping that bottom left side of your screen. This is me. This tornado that's on the ground right now over near Cream, Wisconsin is nearing tornado emergency criteria. The latest scan is showing a massive debris ball now approaching Montana, Wisconsin. You can actually see on radar that is not rain. That is debris that is being lofted up into the atmosphere. So we have a significant, likely intense, if not violent tornado that is in progress right now near Cream, Wisconsin, and it is moving into Montana. This right here, again, is not rain. That is a significant tornado.
A large and strong tornado is on the ground. Seek shelter immediately.
Very dangerous tornado right now moving into Montana, Wisconsin. You have to take shelter if you're in this tornado warning. You're not going to survive in a mobile home if you're hit by this tornado. This is an extremely dangerous situation. And again, this is nearing tornado emergency criteria. It is a particularly dangerous situation, once again, here for Montana. It is going to be going. Wow. Guys, this is bad. It is going towards Russell. It's going towards Russell, Strum, Independence, and Whitehall. Also, the storm over in Illinois is still rotating a lot right now. It's trying to drop a tornado. We need to keep an eye on that. Look at all the motion.
The best view I can here.
I'm going to track this tornado out so you have an idea of where this is heading. All right. This is a very dangerous tornado, though. It's going to be going towards Osseo. You get the exact metrics on the speed here. It's going 45 miles per hour to the northeast. I think that's what I've entered. Oh, I do not. All right, let me put 45 on here. So this tornado will be going in the direction of Osseo, Augusta, and Fairchild down the line here. This is an extremely dangerous situation here for Montana. This tornado is about to hit the town of Montana, Wisconsin in just a moment. Again, what we're seeing here on radar is not rain. That right here is a tornado. That is significant. Riley has a urgent update. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey, Max, we just had a chaser confirm that there's a tornado on the ground on that northern Illinois tornado warning. Also, we just got a heads up from people in the area that there are schools letting out in the middle of this tornado warning in northern Illinois.
That is definitely going to be dangerous. Thank you, Riley, for the update. This tornado is on the ground, and it actually could become strong here really quickly. I was just looking at the velocities from the Wisconsin radar site, and they might be a bit contaminated, but look at the rotation in our mid-levels. It is extremely strong, and that's what we were seeing with those wall cloud features, right? And there are storm chasers everywhere here. And so there is now an active tornado in progress. You can see from Tornado Page's perspective here that, you know, there's a tornado somewhere in there, right?
Yeah,
there's something
coming out of it.
But very dangerous tornado here that has just dropped in northwestern Illinois. Storm chaser Cannon Carlton, CJ Ziegler, Connor Croft are all on this storm right now. Somebody put Connor Croft in slot 1 for now. So he's down there as well in that same storm. Again, you got to take shelter immediately if you're in this tornado warning. It's probably going to be a rain-wrapped large tornado. That has now produced 3 separate tornadoes right now. Latest scan still showing a significant tornado in Wisconsin. This debris signature is huge. Just huge. And we are starting to see debris fallout now over Wamundi. This is likely an intense to violent tornado that is tracking right up Highway X, going up towards Russell and Independence. I cannot stress how dangerous this tornado is. It is an extremely dangerous situation. All of this right here is debris. That is not rain. That's all debris. And it's been trying to form other tornadoes down near Winona too, the same storm system here. What's wild is that this area of storms has gotten progressively stronger. If you guys have been tuning in for the last 2.5 hours, it produced a tornado near Rochester, produced a small one, produced another tornado after that. It hit Marion. It was a much stronger one. It probably damaged homes. It produced another one, I think, just south of Buffalo City. And it's now produced another one in almost the same exact area. And this is by far the most intense one that we've seen. The debris signature right now is approximately 2.5 miles wide. Does not mean the tornado is 2.5 miles wide, but the debris area is 2.5 miles wide. Gotta really hope that everybody is getting underground if they can or taking shelter in this tornado warning. They've just issued a new particularly dangerous tornado warning for this.
This is an emergency alert. A large and strong tornado is on the ground. Seek shelter immediately.
So they have gone ahead and issued a new PDS tornado warning. This one is going to include Russell, Hale, Pigeon Springs, or Pigeon Falls, as well as Independence and Strum. You need to take shelter. Again, if you're in this tornado warning, we have a large and extremely dangerous tornado in progress. This is going to probably be a long track supercell. If you're over near Osseo, if you're over near Augusta, Fairchild, Neillsville, and even near Black River Falls, you have to have that tornado action plan ready to go. This is a very dangerous tornado right now that is moving to the east-northeast, and it will likely be a long-tracked tornadic supercell. It is producing a potentially intense or if not violent tornado. And it's going to be also going towards Whitehall. The CC drop, again, very large over you. That's the roadway it just crossed over. It's going right up towards Russell right now. Not that this is a tornado warning cell, but we got to watch the storm near West Union, Iowa. That one's also going to try to drop a tornado. That's going to be heading in the direction of Prairie Chen here soon. Also going in the direction of the Mississippi River Valley. That could also produce a tornado down the line.
Hey, Max.
Who the heck is talking to me? Yeah.
We believe we have a tornado on the ground. See the left and right edge right now, and rotation coupling right now.
All right, there is a tornado over near Lena. That is a really strong area of rotation. This is going to be a rain wrap tornado, but there's a tornado.
All right, let's go. That's going to miss you, by the way. You'll be fine with the one.
Yeah, look at
I'm sitting here for a little bit. We got a clean shot. It's going to go
you guys
northwest for
can
now.
see it. Look right here. This is a possibly large tornado right here. This is over in Lena, Illinois.
Hey, Max.
Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, here, I'm sorry.
This right here, again, guys, this is a tornado.
A new tornado warning.
We
has
been
been
we
issued.
have
near
a
Freeport.
tornado
That is a
on the
big
ground.
tornado.
See the left and right edge
This is
right now.
This is velocities. This is going to be a significant tornado here over near Lena, Illinois. Somebody get Cannon Calton in slot 1 because he's crazy and he's actually almost driving into it right now. He's like next to it. There is a significant tornado here in northwest Illinois. That is 100% a tornado right there.
Look at that updraft Scott on there.
You
Oh
can't,
yeah, it's rising up.
You can't see it clearly, but
Not enough southerly winds.
there is a tornado back in here.
Tornado's still on the ground up there, looks like. Rain Man's getting ahead of it. So
Thank everyone for watching. Greatly appreciate it. If you guys are in this warning, definitely seek shelter immediately.
looks like
We
I'm
had
going to
a-
go back to this in a second. We do have a new tornado warning in Wisconsin. It is going to be for those in Whitehall, Blair, Ettrick, and Arcadia. You got to take shelter if you're in this tornado warning. You got to put as many walls between you from the outside as possible. All right, this is this area of thunderstorms has produced 6 or 7 different tornadoes at least, maybe more. And it just produced a significant tornado near Montana. It is occluding off to the north, so it should weaken here soon. But it has been producing a tornado for a long time now. And it's probably going to produce another significant tornado after this. Man, this is a significant rain wrap tornado right now. Storm Chaser Cannon Calton's pretty close to it. There's a tornado buried back in this thunderstorm here. I'm certain of it. I'm certain that we have a large rain wrap tornado right now over in Lena. This has not been upgraded to confirmed. We have not had a debris signature yet, but assuming this tornado is on the ground right now, it is going to go right into the town of Lena in Illinois.
This is an emergency alert. A large and strong tornado is on the ground. Seek shelter immediately.
We have a large and extremely dangerous tornado in progress here near Lena. We have 3 different storm chasers, or we have a lot more than 3, but we have 3 chasers basically looking at this thing. This is a very dangerous tornado right now. It's about to hit the town of Lena in Illinois in just a moment. It is going to be a significant tornado. This is going to produce a ton of damage to the town of Lena. I am very concerned that this city or town is about to take some serious damage. The velocities are super intense. This is a very populated area. You got subway, you got schools, you got a bunch of restaurants, you got pizzeria in downtown, got probably a few hundred homes here. I mean, this is bad. Storm Chaser Cannon Calton has a view of it, I think. Look closely there. There's a tornado right there in the middle. Right here's the tornado. It's gonna be rain wrap, but it's in there.
Hoping I can get a view anytime soon now.
This is a particularly dangerous situation. We got a tornado again going right into the town of Lena. We've not had a tornado debris signature yet, but I mean, this is, the velocities are just off the charts here. And I mean, this is 100% a significant tornado. Right now on velocities, it is showing that rotation has gone just a little bit off to the north of town. We got to hope this thing misses the town of Lena, because otherwise it'll be probably a catastrophe. Also, tornado page you just showed on the bottom right, there was like a large tree down on the road, so they're not going to be able to keep going the direction they were going. There's obviously storm damage happening right now around this very intense supercell. So again, we got a tornado in progress near Lena. It's going right up to McConnell and Winslow. Let me go back to that Wisconsin tornado warning here, just north of Winona. I'm not seeing as much rotation anymore on that storm. It's no longer producing a tornado near Whitehall, but look at this right here. That is all debris fallout. That's debris that is coming out of the sky now and is probably falling on people's homes and buildings over here and farms over near Montana. So that's a lot of debris fallout. Probably a lot of paper, probably a lot of tree branches and stuff like that. So that's
A new
all falling out of
tornado
the sky.
warning has been issued.
Got a new tornado warning over in Missouri now. This one's going to be back over near Chillicothe, Meadville, and Linus. If you're in this tornado warning, you've got to take shelter, get away from windows, and get to the lowest floor possible. Put as many walls between you from the outside as possible.
A new tornado warning.
We also have
has
another
been
one in
issued.
Iowa now. This one is the one we've been talking about for a while, south of Decorah near West Union. That's going towards Postville. That could also produce a significant tornado. That is moving to the northeast right now. Got to take shelter if you're in this tornado warning. We have a significant tornado once again hitting the near the town of Lena. Storm chaser Connor Croft is looking at this thing. It's very rain wrapped, but he is about 1.5 miles, 2 miles east of it. And the tornado will be buried back in there in the rain, maybe middle left there.
Huh. Wrapping all the way around the forward flank there.
Can't really see anything from their angle. There's the tornado buried back in there. Really hoping it does not hit the town of Lena. Is it Lena? Lena, sorry. Looks like we got some trees and tree branches down over there too. Storm chaser Cannon Colton.
Oh, this is
Very close to it. We got another tornado warning in Iowa. So this tornado warning is going to be for those in Vinton, just north of Cedar Rapids, near Center Point and Marion. You need to take shelter if you're in this tornado warning and put as many walls between you from the outside as possible. That is moving to the northeast right now. This is still a particularly dangerous situation. The strongest area of wind, the RFD surge, is now moving into Lena. There's a strong area of rotation still in this area. The large tornado is probably still ongoing. It's probably getting smaller, though, now as it tries to occlude off to the north towards Winslow. So we got some serious damage happening probably in the town of Lena right now. We're still sitting at 8 tornado warnings. I'm going to go to our one cam view so you can see everything that's happening right now. All right, so this is a widespread view of all the severe thunderstorm warnings that we have and all the tornado warnings. We got 3 in Wisconsin, we got 3 in Iowa, we got 1 in Illinois, and 1 over in Missouri.
A new tornado.
We can add
warning
another
has
one there
been
to
issued.
both Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Iowa. There's a new tornado warning just south there of La Crosse near Viroqua and Westby. We got several areas of rotation developing along this cluster of thunderstorms. We got one over here south of La Crosse. We got one near New Albin and another one near Lansing. These are all currently moving to the northeast. I would say this one probably is the most concerning. It's actually outside of the tornado warning, so we might need a tornado warning near La Crosse, Wisconsin in a moment. Got a lot of people saying sirens are going off right now over in Freeport, and it's, again, very urgent and very vital. If you're over in Freeport, you need to be taking shelter. This is a very dangerous supercell. It just produced a large rain-wrapped tornado, and it might try to produce a new tornado at some point down here near Freeport, just to the west of Freeport there. Back to our 3-cam view here. There's a camera here in Lena, I think is how you pronounce it, just moments ago. This is from the JC Wi-Fi camera. And so this is what it looked like just moments ago with this storm rolling in. And so you could see the inflow going into the storm, and then this is where the tornado is located. It was basically located in the rain. And look right there, that's the tornado where my cursor is. So this just hit the northwest side of Lena just a moment ago. Look at all spin. Look at that entire thing spin. It's a large rain wrap tornado. You can see the entire thing spinning right here. And look at all the motion right here too, like all the rising motion. Inflow still coming in over here. And this was literally just about 5 minutes ago. And you can see a little bit more clearly here, the tornado there. You can see it dropping and condensing. You can see the rain quickly pushing in. And the wind picking up also in the town of Lena. This is scary. And that right there is the tornado. It's quite frightening when you have a camera looking at a tornado like this and literally being next to all of these homes here. It's got a new tornado possible severe warning over in Missouri. Look at the inflow cranking. That's all warm and moist air going into it. This is obviously a rain, and now you can't even see the tornado, but it's buried back in there. There's also a live shot there, bottom right side of your screen with Storm Chaser Cannon Calton. Let me skip ahead here to the storm actually moving in. Are those birds? Yeah, you got birds flying with the outflow. Now, this was what just happened again just a few moments ago. This isn't live anymore. It's about 5 minutes ago here in Lena. You'd see the wind rapidly picking up. See all the homes down there and just very strong winds. Tornado will be just off to the northeast there, or sorry, top right of the camera, passing right through the city. And again, there could be still a tornado here. I want to reiterate, there might still be a large tornado embedded in the rain. It'll be on the north side of Lena now in Illinois. I think there was another camera too that had a different view. Let me try to find that. This is the storm that we're talking about here. Just produced a large tornado. It looks like it is still producing a large tornado. So that's going to be over here near McConnell. Storm Chaser CJ Ziegler and Tornado Pagey are on it right now. There is likely still a large tornado here. Let me go back to our 3-cam view. The velocities are still really strong. This is what Cannon Calton's looking at right now. So there might still be a tornado. Middle left is the area that we'll be looking at. There's also some giant hail now falling over Lena. So Lena's now taking a big hit from giant hail. There could be baseballs falling in there right now. If there's a tornado, it's going to be right here somewhere. Back in the rain.
Get out of here before this.
Tornado Pagey's also pretty much next to it. They're actually in the storm right now. This is pretty scary. They're right next to where that tornado is located near McConnell. We are getting damage reports of a 3-foot tree down at the base back over there near Lena. You can see the wind picking up. They're basically next to this tornado. It'd be only about a half mile, maybe a mile to their west. Cutting it close. They're trying to get to a different road. Very tense situation here.
Can't see anything.
No.
Like they're next to it. This is they're on I think it's Damascus Road near Buena Vista. Look bottom right side of your screen. That's the tornado, and that's where they're located. So they've just stopped. See the wind picking up now. there's probably still a tornado in here near McConnell in northwestern Illinois.
They're like blowing out.
How the hell is coming down? We'll go back to them in a second. We just got another video.
That means it'll be way clear.
I'm going to put Tornado Pagey bottom right side of your screen there. This is a video clip of the tornado rolling into Lena just moments ago. You can see the wind rapidly intensifying. Look at the bottom of your screen and all the homes and the trees really swaying there. Tornadoes on the right. You can't see it clearly, but this is the tornado over here. Look how windy it gets. This view's insane. I mean, look at that. This is easily a strong tornado. And you got debris flying in the air. Just saw a leaf go by or something. It looks like literally a hurricane out there. And then the camera, it's like I knocked up into the air. So that is a view there of the tornado, again, that just hit Lena. Would have probably hit the northwest side of town and is now up here near Onico, which is where Tornado Pagey's located and where it's getting extremely windy. They are in now the rear flank downdraft surge. It's also called the RFD surge. And that's where wind is basically very intense from these supercells. So it's now spreading out. You can see that here in real time. And so we're going to continue to keep an eye on them. Really concerning on this storm, too, is that there is giant hail falling. It's definitely larger than the size of golf balls. They have continued this as a particularly dangerous situation tornado warning. So we're going to continue to keep an eye on that. Going back to Wisconsin, we have 2 tornado warnings, one near Whitehall and Blair. The other one is over near Eric. This is currently a storm that has already produced a significant tornado, and it might try to do so again. We got an area of convergence here going towards Black River Falls, and then another one going towards Osseo. Riley has an update. Go, wait 1 second. Go ahead, Riley.
Max did a little bit of analysis on that tornado that we had in Wisconsin. It seems like our maximal rotational velocity was 51.5 knots. So when we use the height of the debris to about 22,000 feet on radar, that was probably an EF3 tornado with winds of around 155 miles an hour.
Hey, Riley, for the update. So that was our first PDS tornado warning of the day over here near just east of Buffalo City here for the Montana and Cream areas of Wisconsin. And so that is our first tornado, PDS tornado warning of the day. And that one did end up producing likely an intense tornado. Should be in that EF3 category. New tornado warning for Lebo and Waverly, just outside of Osage City, west of Ottawa, near Linden. You need to take shelter now if you're in this pink polygon. Got to put as many walls between you from the outside as possible and get away from windows. This is a dangerous tornadic supercell that is developing. You can see the rotation. It's definitely intensifying, and it's going to try to produce a tornado. It's going up to the northeast, and it'll go towards Ottawa. We also need to watch the storm south of oh, whoa, look at this one. Tornado Genesis is happening just south of La Crosse. This one's going to try to produce a tornado, guys. That's going towards Westby. Westby, there's a tornado going towards you guys here in a few minutes. That's going to be probably a strong tornado once it drops. If you live over in Westby, Wisconsin, you got to be taking shelter now. That is a strong area of rotation that's developing. There's another area of rotation that's trying to wrap up too. That's near Strum. And so this storm could also try to produce a tornado here down the line. Also, this is what it looks like live over in Freeport, Illinois right now. Freeport is under a tornado warning, and you could see there at the top of your screen the storm rolling in. We did have a tornado that was rain wrapped in here. We have a brand new wall cloud that is developing. So that is live. So this storm again coming into Freeport here in a few minutes. If you're over in Freeport, Illinois, we got to be ready for this thing. Storm is still a particularly dangerous situation. Tornado warning. If there is still a tornado on the ground, it is going to be fully rain wrapped. It's going to be near Oniko now. Going to Orangeville, just west of Rock Grove. And we're also watching this area of rotation here that's going to try to develop right over near Freeport. You got a lot of storm chasers down this direction on the south side of the supercell. That might become tornadic here soon as it goes towards Rockford. So if you guys live over near Rockford, Illinois, we got to be staying alert right now. We're now sitting at 31 severe thunderstorm warnings. We got 9 tornado warnings. Here's a widespread view of everything that's happening across the board. I'm going to zoom out a little bit more because I don't even have everything in the shot. These are all the warnings that we have right now. The peak amount of tornado warnings that we've had, I think, is about 16. If I want to say that, and I think we've had 43 severe warnings at a given moment. Huge shout out to Jim with the $50 super chat. Tornado risk for Wausau. We've been watching these storms near Wausau. They have been rotating. Right now, I'm not seeing anything that looks that organized, though, at least on radar, but there is always a chance that one of these could try to spit out a tornado. This is kind of a radar hole over here, so there is a legit chance that one of these could drop a tornado without us even knowing. So if you live near Wausau or Mosinee or the Cronewetter area, definitely stay alert. The more concerning threat will be out of these discrete cells that are down near Wisconsin Rapids and west of Stevens Point, and those will be tracking towards I-39 here soon. A new hail report coming out of just west of Lena there for quarter-sized hail. We do believe there's still a tornado near Oniko. Storm chaser CJ Ziegler is like driving up towards it. What is Blood doing? Blood's driving right into the storm right now. He wants to go literally find the tornado right now. We'll put CJ bottom left camera if we go back to our 3-cam view. Back over into Iowa, our tornado warning here west of Marengo will probably be allowed to expire. We still have a tornado warning here for Vinton and Cedar Point. We actually have a strong area of rotation right now over the north side of Cedar Point, and that is going to be eventually tracking in the direction of Manchester and Monticello. So you need to take shelter if you're in this tornado warning right now. We will probably get a new tornado warning here soon as that continues to move to the northeast. Back down towards Kansas City, we have a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings down here. We got damaging winds and large hail as the main concerns. However, there are several storms that are trying to rotate. I'm going to go to that tornado warning in 2 seconds. But we do have a storm here that is west of... We have a storm here that's south of Topeka that is attempting to produce at least some sort of tornado here down the line. It is discrete. If these storms can merge into the supercell, it could become tornadic as it goes into the Kansas City and Overland Park areas. We have 2 new tornado warnings. All right, we got one here near Monroe. It is for the supercell that has been producing a large tornado for quite some time. It's rain wrapped, and it's going to be moving into the Monroe area, just to the west of Janesville. You need to take shelter if you're in that tornado warning. If you guys live over in Janesville, Beloit, Whitewater, or Elkhorn, now is your time to stay alert and get ready for this storm as it moves to the northeast. This is still a large tornado that is in progress, by the way, guys. This is still on the ground and is still a large tornado. Hey, Ace for the super chat. There is a camera in Orangeville that should be looking at this. It is bottom middle of your screen. It's looking at this storm. And actually, if we go to the live shot right now, look at this. There's a large tornado buried back in here right now. This is live right now in Orangeville. This is right next to where this tornado is located. And so we do think there is a large tornado still on the ground here that's embedded in the rain. And this is live right now. Hey, Jimber for the super chat. Just talked about Wausau. Just talked about it 2 minutes ago. Look off to the right here. I don't know if you guys can see this. Look to the right. That might be a tornado there. Can't really tell. That might be a tornado on the right. And I just closed by accident. That might be where it's located. There's a lowering off there to the right here. Riley has an update. Go ahead, Riley.
Max, I'm looking right next to the KARX radar site on that tornado warning near Viroqua. It looks like we have 4 hooks developing, and a few of these are low reflectivity. What's going to be interesting out of this is we may see a tornado spin up before we can see it on velocity, just because they're in areas where the reflectivity is so low. So if you're in that tornado warning, keep an eye out for that.
All righty, thank you, Riley, for the update. So we are watching a lot of different areas of rotation here, just down to the south.
A new tornado warning
Of La Crosse, and we have yet again another tornado warning. This has been a long track storm that has already produced multiple significant tornadoes. This one is located over here near Osseo, Levis, and Price. You've got to take shelter if you're in this tornado warning. Put as many walls between you from the outside as possible and get away from windows. It is heading towards Fairchild, just south of Augusta. So get to your safe place now if you're in that tornado warning. Storm chaser Tornado Pagey has somehow found a clearing over here inside of this tornado warning. Oh, Connor might have something. What did Connor have? Connor's looking towards where there's a tornado. There might be something there. This is live. I think there might be something. That's at least a wall cloud. This is over near Onico.
The end of the line for my roads.
This is going into Wisconsin in a moment. This did produce a large tornado, again, just moments ago. Rotation's still very strong on radar.
I'm up on the state line, so all these roads end. Anything in there, man?
Look how much it's rotating back in there. You can see all the rotation. So that's where we're looking for a tornado. So it does not look like it's on the ground anymore unless it's rain wrapped, which it does not look like it.
For now.
You can see the large circular base.
I can go. I'll have to
And
go
right
east
underneath
and
it's the
north
wall
again, so
cloud.
I have to cross the state line. I don't have any good
This is
options.
going to be moving into
Right here.
Wisconsin in a few minutes.
It's coming right at us right here, though. We're in a pretty
Tornado
good spot.
Pagey is in downtown Orangeville right now, so we're keeping an eye on
See if
them.
it happened.
Also, quick heads up, if you guys use Twitter for weather notifications or weather alerts, it is down right now.
A new
Good as
tornado
spot as we
warning
can get
has
right
been
here.
issued.
Grant County, Wisconsin, you're now under a tornado warning.
Thank you, Cactus, for all the gifted memberships.
It's going to be
Oh
over
my
near
goodness.
Lancaster. I'm going to keep
All right,
Connor
buddy.
on the bottom middle of your screen. This is that new tornado warning here. Strong rotation near Lancaster going towards Platteville, Mineral Point, and Dodgeville. You've got to take shelter if you're in this tornado warning. This is in southwestern Wisconsin. Look at this view right now of this tornadic supercell. Look at that inflow tail too.
What'd you say?
So this is all warm and moist air that is coming into our
Yeah,
storm.
it looks pretty
This
good.
is our circular base, and then this is where a tornado is trying to drop.
Yeah. Oh, I bet.
So he's
I bet.
zoomed into the area of where a tornado is trying to form right now.
Visual here. Looking on another merger.
Also, Tornado Pagey and CJ Ziegler, they're basically right next to it as well. Tornado Pagey's up and close to it. Look at this. They're right next to it. Look at that rotation right there. Middle right of your screen. You can actually see it spinning. Clouds going opposite directions, or different directions, I should say. Look closely. We're going to see it here after these trees. They are right next to it. This just produced a large tornado moments ago. So you can see that's where all the motion's located, right there. I'm surprised they're even this close and we can even see anything. But they're right next to the wall cloud. See the motion right there? It's actually spinning in a circle on the right middle, about maybe 2/3 over.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
It's actually trying to, it looks like, drop right now. Guys, look right here. In case you can't see it, this is spinning. Or tornado's trying to drop. And the latest scan just tightened the rotation, so there might be a tornado here in a moment. We also just got a new tornado warning for Black River Falls and I-94. We also have a severe thunderstorm warning for Wausau. I'm going to keep them on the bottom of your screen. Here's the latest scan here, and this is what I'm talking about. The velocity's just tightened. They are right here
A new tornado
next to that area of
warning has been
rotation.
issued.
And we just got a new tornado warning now for Freeport, just west here of Rockford. You've got to take shelter if you're in the pink
tornado
polygon.
warning has been
We're now
issued.
up to 15 tornado warnings. Again, this is the second time today that we've passed 15 tornado warnings. This one is going to include those just north of Rockford, so near Loves Park, just south of Beloit. You need to take shelter now if you are in this tornado warning. It is a dangerous storm and could drop a significant tornado. We have a tornado warning for the Black River Falls area where there is a tightening on radar that could be a tornado developing actively near Blair. So if you live over near Taylor Hickston, you've got to get to your safe place now. You got to run there. This is a dangerous storm that is going towards Black River Falls and I-94. And also Maryland's also in the path of it. Storm Chaser, Tornado Pagey, they're now going into the rain, but there is an area of rotation that we may have a tornado dropping right now on. Over near Orangeville. This is a live shot over in Dakota. Where is this camera? Or like what storm is this on? All right, Zen. All right, let me go to slot 1. This is live. This is in Dakota, Illinois right now. Riley has an urgent update. Go ahead, Riley.
Hey, Max, looking at that tornado warning in Wisconsin near Blair and Black River Falls, there's a TDS as of that latest scan. I have a feeling this is going to be a significant tornado, and this is just the start of it. So this is probably going to be upgraded.
Thank you, Riley, for the update. We have a significant tornado now in progress near Blair, Wisconsin. We were just talking about it. Just got a tornado debris signature, and it is a large and extremely dangerous tornado that is developing near Blair, heading towards Taylor, and it's going up towards Alma Center and Hickston. You guys got to run to your safe place if you're in this tornado warning. It is urgent. We had a tornado like this about 30 minutes ago near Cream, Wisconsin, and it created a significant tornado. This one is probably going to do the same. So if you're near Black River Falls, you need to take this seriously. If you have friends or family that are in that pink polygon there, you need to call them. Make sure they're going to their safe place, and make sure they tune into the stream right now. We are relaying all the urgent updates that are happening. This storm is extremely concerning, and it is now producing a likely significant tornado. We'll have a CC drop update in a second. I can only imagine it's going to get a lot larger. Back down towards Dakota, Illinois.
A new tornado
This is
warning has been
that
issued.
camera bottom left is inside of this tornado warning going towards Rockford. So you're seeing some of those conditions on the bottom left. Over near Monroe, we have a strong area of rotation that is now moving towards Broadhead, Wisconsin. So that is still trying to produce a tornado. Going to go back to Black River Falls. I'm waiting for that update on velocities and whatnot, but this is a very significant tornado, and we'll have probably a large tornado debris signature in a moment. And we do. All right, so now we have, again, a dangerous tornado happening here near Blair. So we should get an upgrade to a confirmed tornado warning in a moment for those that live in Blair, Wisconsin. That is tracking up towards Taylor right now. So this tornado, very dangerous. It's moving to the northeast right now. It just hit the north side of Blair. It is 100% on the ground now, and it is going up Highway 95 towards Hickston. This will be coming up on Interstate 94 here soon. We will have cameras over near Black River Falls. If they shift those cameras towards this storm, we'll have a view of it. So we're going to keep an eye on that. This is what it looks like just west of Rockford. You can see the large shelf cloud, large white area in there. That is big hail that is falling. Winds are picking up. There could be a tornado with this storm. So we're going to keep watching that. All right, this tornado warning was just upgraded to confirmed. So this warning has just been upgraded to confirmed here for Black River Falls. So you got to take shelter now if you're in this tornado warning. Put as many walls between you from the outside as possible and get away from windows. The storm's right now moving.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
This is right now moving to the east-northeast. We got a new tornado warning for Eau Claire County in Wisconsin.
This is
going to be back over to the west of Neillsville near Augusta.
Seek shelter immediately.
Ignore the counties on there. That is a test. I don't know why I played. Augusta and Fairchild, you've got to take shelter if you're in this tornado warning. This is the same storm near Osseo that is also trying to produce right now. That is moving off to the northeast towards Fairchild. We still have this tornado is getting worse, guys, over in Blair, Wisconsin. We got a significant tornado in progress right now in Blair, Wisconsin.
This is an urgent alert. A tornado is on the ground. Seek shelter immediately.
We are up to 17 tornado warnings. We have a significant tornado in progress right now in Blair, Wisconsin. This is tracking to the east-northeast right now. It's hitting the north side of town, which is mostly trees. Mostly trees. There are some farms. Down the line, it'll go into Taylor and Hickston, which are a bit more populated. But there might be some debris fallout that's coming into the city right now. It's actually not even far from the Blair Airport, which is a fairly small airport, but It's not far from it. I'd be watching this storm. If you're on Osseo, this one's rotating quite a bit. It might also do what it's doing down to the south and produce another significant tornado. That one's going to go up towards Augusta. I'm going to look elsewhere just to make sure we're not missing anything right now. There's a lot of stuff happening here in the Midwest. I know there's a lot of severe weather everywhere. We're covering the most significant activity. We just got a new update on all of our warnings. We still have 16 tornado warnings and 30 severe thunderstorm warnings. So we have a lot of warnings. That's the easy thing to say right now. There's a lot of warnings, and the weather again is right now, and it's a peak hours. We are talking about the most significant severe threat. It started at 2. It's going to go all the way through 8 or 9 o'clock, and it will still continue into the overnight hours for some locations. It is urgent and it is vital that you are staying tuned to your local National Weather Service office, have multiple ways to receive alerts, and stay tuned to our channel. If you're new, subscribe. If you have friends or family in the path of severe weather, share the stream. We're going to be live covering this significant severe weather event that's taking place right now. Riley, are you in VC? Can you set up Facebook? I don't know why Facebook's not on. Thank you, Randall, for the sewer chat. Appreciate the hard work and dedication. We got a large team of people here today. We got a lot of storm chasers. This is an all hands on deck kind of day of severe weather. We're talking about a major outbreak, and we got several tornadoes that have been on the ground already. We are approaching probably about 24 tornadoes that have been on the ground at this point. So we still have one on the ground right now. This is over near Blair. It is a likely strong tornado that is hitting the north side of town. It's going to go right up Highway 95 over the next several minutes, and it will be approaching Hickston. So you need to take shelter if you're in Hickston. I want to go back down to the south to Missouri for a second. We haven't really talked a whole lot about Missouri and Kansas. We right now have 2 tornado warnings that are in effect. One of which is in northern Missouri. We got another one in eastern Kansas. And I'm also watching the storm directly west of Kansas City for an increasing tornado threat. That's going to go directly into Overland Park, Shawnee, Gardner, Olathe, and DeSoto here soon. So if you guys live in Kansas City, the next hour and a half is going to be vital that you're staying tuned to the channel, because we are going to be watching the storm. And there is a possibility it could produce a tornado down the line. The one down near Linden is mostly a wind threat right now, not rotating as much. I'm not overly concerned about a tornado right now with that storm, but that could change. And then we just got a new tornado warning. That one's going to be in Iowa near Ottumwa. All right, Ottumwa, you're in a tornado warning now. This is a rain-wrapped area of strong rotation that is tracking to the northeast right now. That is going directly up towards Bladensburg and Agency. So you need to take shelter if you're in this tornado warning, and put as many walls between you from the outside as humanly possible and get away from windows. I'm concerned about this storm too. It is a very strong area of rotation that's developed here within the last literally 2 radar scans. That came in quick. Ottumwa. We talked about that yesterday. Where's that Wisconsin live camera, by the way, bottom left? Do we have a location for that? I don't know which one that's looking at.
A new tornado warning has
We
been
have another
issued.
tornado warning in Iowa. I've never heard this tornado warning sound effect so much in my life. We have another tornado warning over here in south of Manchester near Monticello. So you got to take shelter if you're in this tornado warning. Got a little discrete cell that just went up here, going up towards Monticello and Dyersburg, just south of Manchester. You guys live over near Rockford, we got to be staying alert right now. This supercell is trying to organize again. Look at the hook here. This one's going to try to organize and take a right turn towards Loves Park. We got a lot of chasers that are looking at this thing. Wow. Look at this thing, guys. This is going to organize, I think. This looks kind of scary. I'm going to go full cam to Ryan Scholl. This is live right now, just west of Rockford.
Wow.
This storm is in the process of organizing right now.
I just can't believe this.
Look at all the clouds so low to the ground and all the rising motion.
It feels a little outflowy though, right from.
And I do agree with Ryan Scholl here. It is an outflow dominant storm, but if it does latch to a boundary, it's going to try to produce. Wild view though of this storm here.
I think it's going to try at least, but I don't know how much.
So that's live there. That's Storm Chaser Ryan Scholl over here, just west of Rockford. This is a live camera that's over near that Blair tornado right now. So this is near Blair, where we do have a tornado that has been on the ground here for a few minutes. It looks like it is occluding. This one looks like live out there near the interstate. And so I'm not seeing the tornado anymore. There might have been a live shot of the tornado a moment ago. We might have missed it, but we are definitely looking at an area of still tight rotation. Tornado's a lot smaller and weaker right now in Blair, Wisconsin. It's going to probably recycle as it tracks towards Neilsville. That's west of Marshfield. We also have a strong area of rotation now over Osseo. There could be a tornado on the ground now near Osseo, Wisconsin, and that is tracking up towards Fairchild, just west of Greenwood. If you live over in Wausau or near Stevens Point, mostly a damaging wind threat right now, but there is some rotation developing just south of Crowenwetter. That is going to track towards Wittenberg and Highway 29. So there is at least some rotation trying to develop inside of this area of thunderstorms. It is a radar hole, so I wouldn't be surprised if they issued a tornado warning here soon for this area near Weston. Look at this hook echo developing. It'll be interesting to see if this thing does become tornadic in northern Illinois, but that hook echo is very interesting. Almost every single storm chaser is going south right now towards this storm. And it's trying to take a right-hand turn. I do think this thing is going to try to become tornadic here soon. This is over near Blair. Winds are picking up right now. Ryan Scholl is looking at a monster storm here.
I don't know. It just looks so sus on radar. Again, we got cold outflow.
Looks sus. Have we entered the sus hour? Here's another live shot. This is from Cannon Carlton. This area of rotation that is going to try to develop will be over the east side of Freeport in a moment. So this is back to radar. Velocity should update in a second, but we'll have to wait and see. It is outflow dominant right now. That could change. We might get a new tornado warning in a moment for those near Cedar Rapids or Marion. We'll have to wait and see. This one's going a bit more east-northeast, but just north of Cedar Rapids, area of rotation going directly towards Anamosa. There's also an area of, I'd say, kind of broader rotation going towards Monticello, and there's also an area of rotation that might be trying to come together near Manchester.
A new tornado warning.
We now have a new tornado warning. We got tornado warnings going up all over the place. We just got a tornado warning now. We were just talking about this for Crowenwetter, as well as Weston and Mossany. You need to take shelter now. Get away from windows, get to the lowest floor possible, and get to an interior room of your home or building. All right? This is a dangerous storm that is moving off to the northeast right now. This rotation right now is coming up on the central Wisconsin airport. It is going towards Crowenwetter, and it's going to be crossing over I-39 here in just a moment. You see, there are some cameras that'll be near this, so we'll keep an eye on it. Somebody keep an eye on the ones near the south side of Wausau. There is quite a bit of traffic, too, which is also more concerning. This is a very populated area here in central Wisconsin. So if you have friends or family here, please make sure that they're taking shelter, putting as many walls between them from the outside as possible.
A new tornado warning.
There's about 51,000 people here. We all got another tornado warning in Iowa. They just issued that one. We were just talking about this for Anamosa, Marion, Hiawatha, just north of Cedar Rapids. You got to take shelter if you're in this tornado warning and put as many walls between you from the outside of possible, or as many walls between you from the outside as possible, and get away from windows. I'm gonna go back to our one cam view here.
I think I can turn it down also.
That way we can go back to full map. We also have two tornado warnings in northern Wisconsin. We got one near Ashland and another one west of Park Falls. Got a lot more of a difficulty seeing these storms. There's also another one here near Rylander that might try to rotate too. That's going to go up towards Eagle River. If a tornado drops here near Crowenwetter, it's probably going to be strong. So that is a dangerous storm there. Here's a zoomed out view of all of our warnings right now across the board. I know we have over 100,000 people watching. We can't cover every single warning. It's impossible, but we're covering whatever's most significant, and we're trying to do our best to cover everything. We're now at 20 tornado warnings for the first time today. That one's going to be in Missouri. That'll be near Kirksville. You need to take shelter if you're in this tornado warning and put as many walls between you from the outside as possible near Enterprise, Elmer, and Browning. If you live in Kirksville, now is the time to make sure you have your tornado action plan ready to go. And when I say you need to have your tornado action plan ready to go, you need to know where you're going, no matter where you are now, in an hour, 2 hours. If you're going to a party, if you're going to your home, if you're going to go visit your mom, doesn't matter. You got to know where you're going. If you're under a tornado warning, you got to figure that out ahead of time, because otherwise you're going to be panicking, which is never a good thing. This storm over here in northern Illinois continues to look really, really impressive. We are starting to see some broad rotation now. We're now at 21 tornado warnings. This is over near Freeport. This storm does have a hook echo on it, and it is trying to produce the risk of a tornado. So this could be tracking towards Rockford. It is looking healthier and healthier on radar. We have another tornado warning in Iowa. This one's going to be over near Waukon, just west of Harper's Ferry, just south of Lansing. You got to take shelter if you're in this tornado warning. We might get close to 25 tornado warnings here in a second. It's possible. We likely have a tornado in progress right now, just south of Wausau. There's likely a tornado in progress. The couplet there has gotten a lot tighter here over the last couple scans. And right now that's going towards the CWA airport near I-39. That's a strong area of rotation right now, moving to the northeast. No CC drop yet, but it is far away from the radar site. Also, back over near Augusta, rotation's still pretty strong here. There could be a tornado at any time near Route 10 that is tracking towards the Clark County Forest, just southwest of Greenwood. A new radar scan coming in as we speak. And we still have an area of stronger rotation near Hickston. This did produce a significant tornado not too long ago. Does CJ have something? Where's CJ at? Pretty sure they're all in the same storm, but yeah, CJ doesn't have anything. All right, let me go back down to the south. We're going to just zoom out again. These are all the warnings. Most of the tornado warnings are in Missouri or northward. They're mostly in the Midwest right now. This has been the year of the Midwest, literally. Not seeing as much rotation on the northern supercell here over near Monticello, Iowa. Rotation's a bit stronger down here near Marion. It's a little bit contaminated, but there's a little bit of rotation there that's going to be going towards Anamosa. Go back to our storm here near Lancaster. This one might be on the ground at any moment, too.
A new tornado.
We're at 22 tornado warnings. This storm here in southwest Wisconsin, that could be on the ground. That's a very strong area of rotation there. That's moving off to the northeast, and it's going to be heading right up towards Montfort, Cobb, and Livingston.
A new
23 tornado warnings is crazy. This is the most tornado warnings we've had since last year in the middle, I believe it was the beginning of April. New tornado warning here near Birmingham and Fairfield. You've got to take shelter if you're in this tornado warning now. Fairfield, strong rotation down to your south. This is going to be a rain-wrapped tornado. If you're in Fairfield, you're not going to see it. It's going to be coming in with rain and then a tornado on the backside. So you're not going to see it. Do not look for it. Stay in your safe place and get there now. We have another tornado warning in Wisconsin. This one's going to be back over near Juneau, as well as Beaver Dam. That is a stronger area of rotation that is moving off to the northeast, eventually going towards Mayville. So that is a dangerous storm right now. You've got to take shelter if you're in that tornado warning now and get away from windows. Going back over to Wausau, that one was strong, and that might be a tornado on the west side of Mosinee. I'm leaning towards that probably being a tornado. There's still a tight area of rotation. It's going to be heading right up towards Kroonwetter and I-39. It's in a radar hole, so we cannot fully verify it. It's too far away from the radar right now to have any sort of full indication. But you need to be treating this as if there is a tornado here just south of Wausau. Go back over to Connor. This is live on that supercell in far northern Illinois.
Huge area. Gonna have to get a little bit more organized there.
You see the hook on the bottom right side of your screen. Still a strong inflow. It's a little bit outflow dominant, but it looks like a really nasty supercell. It's producing some really large hail. It is producing damaging winds, and it's going to probably produce the risk of a tornado here soon going towards the north side of Rockford. Obviously, we're kind of in a more rural area, I'd say, of northern Illinois, place where Connor is, over near Pecatonica, but Rockford is a lot more populated, so that's the reason why we're really keeping an eye on this storm. And the downline implications of this supercell is that if it does produce, it'll probably produce an intense EF3 plus tornado, and obviously that on its own is concerning, but it's also going to go into like southeast Wisconsin, northeastern Illinois. It's a very populated area that is in the path of this. So There is a tornado on the ground near Price, Wisconsin. Where's that at? All right, we have a tornado debris signature on this storm. This is going to be back over in Price. Yeah, so we got a tornado on the ground here. All right, so this can be in far western Wisconsin, west of Neilsville. This is now producing a tornado. That is over Hay Creek, and that is going towards the Clark County State Forest. So again, we got a tornado in progress here, moving east-northeast, going towards Tioga and the Clark County State Forest. Got to take shelter if you're in that warning.
This is an urgent alert. A tornado is on the ground. Seek shelter immediately.
They have issued a new confirmed tornado warning. That is going to be for the Clark County State Forest just west of Greenwood. You need to put as many walls between you from the outside as possible and get away from windows. That is moving to the northeast, east-northeast. It's a damaging tornado confirmed by law enforcement, but it's also radar confirmed, moving east-northeast at about 35 miles per hour. A tornado again right over Hay Creek, coming up on M&H roadways near Fairchild. I think Fairchild had a tornado warning the other day.
This is an urgent alert. A tornado is on the ground. Seek shelter immediately.
We have another confirmed tornado warning. That is for that same storm.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Unbelievable. The new tornado warning in Iowa, that's going to be back down near Ottumwa, just north of Bloomfield. Look at that rotation. That is some strong rotation right there. So we got a strong area of rotation right now, probably somewhat contaminated because of the radar beam here, but there's a strong area of rotation near Eldon. That is going towards Fairfield, Iowa. So you need to take shelter if you're in this tornado warning and put as many walls between you from the outside as possible and get away from windows. I know I'm going to sound like a broken record at the end of today saying the same thing, but you just have to. Every single one of these storms is dangerous. There's really not a single storm here that is not rotating. Almost everything to some degree is rotating. Just an FYI, by the way, Riley is under one of these tornado warnings, and he's taking shelter right now. And if you are in one of these warnings, you should too. Even Riley is. He storm chases sometimes. Used to storm chase a lot a couple years ago. And you know, instead of going and driving out and trying to look for one of these storms, he's taking shelter. So you should be doing the same thing if you're in one of these tornado warnings. Going back to Illinois, this is what Storm Chaser Connor Croft is looking at right now. This is a nasty looking storm still. Very large lowering out in the horizon.
These mesos are competing. This one dies, this one strengthens, then that one dies, and this one strengthens, and they just go back and forth over and over again. It's like one of them needs to just become dominant already. Otherwise, nothing's ever going to happen.
Huge shout out to Devil with the $20 super chat. I live in Freeport. We've dodged 2 bullets this week. Really important. Little heads up, guys. I do want to point this out. If you live over in
This is an urgent alert. A tornado is on the ground. Seek shelter immediately.
Can't even talk about what I want to talk about. I keep getting cut off by these warnings. New confirmed tornado warning. That is going to be for Eau Claire County in Wisconsin. I want to talk about this real quick. If you guys live over in Milwaukee, if you live in central Wisconsin or northern Illinois, it doesn't really matter where you are. If you've been hit by one storm already, that does not mean you're done. It does not mean you're done. There are going to be 2 rounds of thunderstorms. These here near Rockford, that's technically round 1. They're not as widespread. The second round is back off to the west, both of which are going to be producing significant damaging winds, giant hail, and the risk of tornadoes. So it's important that if you get hit by a storm initially, you are not done. You need to continue to stay weather aware. Do not go party after that and go to your friend's house and drink beer or something, because that really should be what you're doing here today. Unless the storms have already passed you, then maybe it's acceptable. All right, going back to the confirmed tornado warning. That is in Eau Claire County. I'm pretty sure it's just this one near Neilsville. So it's going to be this one right here. This is a confirmed tornado via law enforcement. So take shelter if you're in this tornado warning and get away from windows and get on the lowest floor possible. This CC drop right here does not line up with our velocities. That just might be debris fallout there on the west side of Fairchild. The velocities have gotten a little bit broader, but the strongest area of rotation is over Hay Creek, and that is moving off to the northeast going towards Greenwood. We have a very large reach right now on both YouTube and Facebook. We have a lot of people watching. If you guys have friends or family in the path of this severe weather, And if you think this live coverage is great, share the stream with them. Share it on your local Facebook group, Twitter, whatever platforms you got. We're going to be live again all day today covering this tornado outbreak, and we're giving the latest details and everything happening out there. We have dozens of storm chasers and tons of live cameras, so we're going to keep you posted and in the loop with all the crazy severe weather that is ongoing. I'm going to go to our 3-cam overlay here, and that camera, where is this in Wisconsin? Can I get the location? Is this in Wausau right now? I think this is near Wausau and Crownwetter, where we might have a tornado on the ground right now. It's on the south side of Crownwetter, near the Evergreen community. And so the camera there was really shaky there for a second. So there's definitely some really strong winds. There could be a tornado as well. I'm kind of concerned about this storm. It's in a radar hole, so we can't really see it. The rotation there is pretty strong, just south of Wausau here. It's going up towards the Marathon County Forest Ringel Marsh Unit, eventually going towards Ringel, and then down the line going towards Wittenberg. We have another tornado warning for the Neilsville area. This one's going to be just to the south of Loyal. This storm has been rotating quite a bit too, and it's going to try to undergo tornado genesis and produce a tornado down the line here. So if you're in this tornado warning, you've got to take shelter. We do have a total of 19 tornado warnings. I think the most we've had now is 23. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think we've had 23 tornado warnings now today. Obviously, that's a lot. Does not happen every day.
A new tornado warning.
And we now had 20. Got another one in Iowa. That's a pretty large one. It's a massive tornado warning. This one's going to be for those in Washington, just south of Keota and near Wayland and Brighton. So if you're in Henry, Jefferson, Keokuk, or Washington counties, you got to be in your safe place if you're in that pink polygon.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
We are going to be going close to 30, I think, at some point. We're getting pretty close to, I mean, we have 21. We have another 9 minutes to add, like 9 to that. We're going to be getting close to about 30 tornado warnings, I think. This rotation here southeast of Ottumwa is definitely the strongest area. Ottumwa. That's going up towards Fairfield right now. That could be a tornado. There's a lot of tornadoes that could be on the ground right now. We just don't fully know of them because there's a lot of them that are not going to be visible on radar. Going back over towards Lancaster, this rotation's gotten a little bit broader. I don't think they're going to continue a tornado warning for Dodgeville, at least for right now. There is a new area of rotation trying to come together. That will be going in the direction of Madison, Wisconsin here soon. So keep an eye out for that if you're over in Madison, Wisconsin. We have a tornado warning west of Milwaukee. I know we haven't been talking much about this, but it is not rotating that much. So it's not, at least in a position right now, where I think there's a tornado on the ground or one in the next few minutes. But there could be one soon. Going back to the north, we have a very strong area of rotation that's going to be coming together here soon, just southwest of Neilsville. This will probably produce a tornado here pretty soon, going towards Neilsville and Lynn. So if you live over there, definitely get ready for that. Going back down to the south towards Kansas City, we have a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings right now. No tornado warnings active anymore, but look at this right here near Ottawa. Ottawa's getting hit hard by damaging winds. Obviously, they were hit by an EF2 tornado just about 3 or 4 days ago. And now we're getting upwards of 70 to 80 mile per hour winds right now moving through this area. It's a destructive severe thunderstorm warning. So very intense winds right now. We're also looking at a little.
Shalom, shalom, family. If you are just joining in on the live stream right now, we're focused on these catastrophic tornadoes touching down in a number of different states. Actually, we got a lot going on. Please share the live stream. These are some serious tornadoes that are touching ground right now. There are several tornado warnings right outside of Milwaukee and in the Milwaukee suburbs, Iowa, Minnesota, as well as Kansas. So this is an ongoing situation for at least until this evening. So please let your family and friends know what's going on with these weather alerts, because sirens may not sound. So share the stream.
I don't see any unwarned tornado from what I'm seeing.
This is an urgent alert. A tornado is on the ground.
We now have a confirmed tornado warning in Jackson County. That is this storm here near Black River Falls. So this is now producing a tornado that is going directly towards Hatfield. And then it's going into Neilsville. This is a very concerning storm here. This one has very strong rotation. And so this one's being confirmed via radar, actually. So there's a radar confirmed tornado. I don't see anything on radar that confirms it, but there is apparently a radar confirmed tornado here. Just take shelter. They'll probably upgrade the warning here for Neilsville here in just a second.
This is an urgent
Timing's
alert.
pretty
A
incredible.
tornado is on the ground. Seek shelter immediately.
So that one just got upgraded. Neilsville, you're under a confirmed tornado warning. And we got a strong tornado right now in progress near Henner Springs and just south of Weston. That is going right up towards Calhoun. We do not have a tornado debris signature quite yet. We should have something in a second. We don't have any CC drop yet, but I would have to guess this is a strong tornado right now moving to the northeast. That is confirmed by emergency management. We also just got a large severe thunderstorm warning, including a large portion of southern Wisconsin. We have 33 severe warnings. We got 20 tornado warnings active right now. The most concerning storms across the board is going to be this one near Rockland. It's producing some giant hail. It's also trying to produce the risk of a tornado. You can actually see Connor's in the middle of this storm right now. He's getting pelted with hail. So this storm's producing some big time hail.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's pretty big.
See, the wind's pretty strong too. Hey, Matt, for becoming a member. This storm does look pretty crazy. This tornado Pages view, if you look off to the right there, they're looking at just the large lowering of clouds. There is a tornado being confirmed still on the ground here over near Wausau. Oh my goodness, guys, this is a bad tornado right here. We got probably a large, if not strong, tornado on the ground right now near Crow and Wetter, just south of Wausau. So that's going up towards Callan and Ringel. This is a very significant tornado that is in progress. You've got to take shelter now if you're in this tornado warning and put as many walls between you from the outside as possible. Right now, bottom right of your screen is a live shot in Wausau, Wisconsin, and you can see the wind is pretty strong right now. There is a significant tornado in progress here. We do not have a CC drop, but I want to remind you guys, this is far away from the radar site. And this is awfully close to a very populated area. It just went through a bunch of neighborhoods here. There's probably a lot of damage over here near Park Vista. It's near the Weston Medical Center, so there's possibly a hospital that's about to be hit by this. Going to Callan here in a second. This is right next to that. There's a medical center there. It's a very large business area here. Got a Subway, got a few other restaurants as well. Chain Garden, Brews Brothers Pub. It's a very dangerous tornado. It's about to cross over Highway 29 here in a second. Also, look at this live here. This is over near Rockford. Look at all the rotation in the clouds there right above their head. If they plant it back up to the top there, you can see there's rotation.
Because it's pulling the phone.
The very top left. Look at that spin right here. This is over in northern Illinois, right here. All sorts of spin. Starting to get a bit more organized near Rockford. This is going to probably try to drop a tornado here soon. Look at that thing spin. Hey, Nick, for the super chat. This is really trying to get its act together now near Rockford. It's also producing baseball-sized hail. Near Rockford, Illinois right now.
Matt, we just lost our windshield.
What? Somebody lost their windshield? Is that Ryan? Ryan Schull apparently just lost his windshield.
I'm trying to go big on the wind. God damn, dude.
There's baseballs falling in the storm. In Rockford. That sounds nasty.
Oh, this windshield's about to go.
I hope it doesn't. I'm
I know.
scared.
We are gonna be safe. I promise you. I actually don't think we're in the worst spot. Oh! Oh!
This is an urgent
Okay,
alert.
they lost the windshield.
Big one! Windshield
Seek
crack!
shelter immediately.
Oh!
All right, we have a new confirmed tornado warning here. I'm going to give that bottom right of your screen over in Weston, going up towards Antigo. So if you're in this tornado warning, you've got to take shelter now. Put as many walls between you from the outside as possible. This is a confirmed tornado via news media, and it's also obviously down on the ground. I mean, the velocities are tight. That's crossing over Highway 29 right now. It's going off to the north and east. So take shelter now if you are in this tornado warning. This is a dangerous storm right now. It is producing a tornado. It hit a lot of homes just a moment ago, and it is now going close to the medical center in this town. It's near the Chain Garden. It's approaching the Wish Steakhouse here in Weston. There's also a Jimmy John's. There's a Mountain Bay Dental building. There's a Comfort Inn and Suites. They're all currently producing the potential here for, a tornado. Tornado Pagey has a lot of rotation right now.
Ticked.
It's a lot of rotation on the storm now in northern Illinois. It's outside of Rockford. All sorts of motion back there, too. There was motion right above their head. I'm going to go back to our 3-cam view. We'll keep Ryan Scholl's cracked windshield on the bottom right. Baseball-sized hail once again falling on that storm just west of Rockford. We got a very strong area of rotation now crossing Highway 29. That tornado is still on the ground. We have a tornado warning in northern Wisconsin for another 15 minutes. This one's going to be back over near just south of Ashland. You can actually see bottom right of your screen. You can see that cracked windshield. So, yeah, that thing's done. Back over near Black River Falls, we do have a confirmed tornado here. This one looks like it's going to be pretty significant. Look at the velocities here. So this is going to probably end up being a strong and or large tornado heading towards Lynn and Neilsville, down the line going towards Arpin and Marshfield. Rotation's also pretty strong west of Greenwood. Not as strong as the one south, but it is definitely strong enough to still produce a tornado down the line. I want to go back down to Kansas City because we do have an increasing severe weather threat here. We just had a really strong area of destructive winds go through Ottawa. It is producing 80-mile-per-hour winds. It is also producing the risk of tornadoes now. We have an area of rotation developing here just west of Paola, going up towards Spring Hill and Louisburg, and it's also going towards Wea and Aubrey. So we need to be ready to take shelter, and we should be if you're over on the south side here, Kansas City. This is a very destructive area of thunderstorms that is tracking to the northeast right now. I really would not be surprised if we got a tornado warning on something like that. That's a little kink that has developed in the line going into Paola right now. So Aubrey will be in the path of that. We have a lot of severe storms down here in Texas, or not Texas, Oklahoma and Kansas, mostly producing damaging winds and large hail. There could be a strong tornado threat, though, down the line. So we'll be keeping an eye out on that. Also, storm chaser John McKinney's on a storm near Erie right now, south of Fort Scott. That one might have a little bit of rotation, too. We'll keep an eye out on that storm. We got plenty of tornado warnings right now in southeastern Missouri. These are mostly rotating in clusters of a lot of rain, basically, so it's going to be pretty hard to see any sort of tornado, so don't try to look outside. But over near Fairfield in Washington, you need to be getting...
You got to see this hailstone. I have it on stream right now.
We got to be seeking shelter over here if we're in these tornado warnings. Apparently, Ryan Scholl wants to show us a hailstone. He just got smacked with hail. But Ryan is holding a hailstone, apparently. I'm going to go 3-cam view, and we'll go to it in a second. We just got a new severe thunderstorm warning with 70-mile-per-hour damaging winds for Maquoketa, just south of Dubuque. Here in eastern Iowa, you got to take shelter if you're in that severe thunderstorm warning.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
The first time, and it feels like forever, we have a new tornado warning. In Wisconsin, this one's going to be just south of Rhinelander. This is a pretty contaminated area of rotation, but that's moving to just southeast there of Tomahawk, going towards Route 8. You've got to take shelter. If you are in this tornado warning, get away from windows and get to the lowest floor possible. We still have a tornado on the ground here in Wisconsin. We are actually now seeing a tornado debris signature. That is right over east of Weston. It's just east of Wausau. Also, Connor's windshield is now cracked. Everybody's cracking their windshields. Literally everybody. We now have officially a tornado debris signature on this storm, though. So this is producing a significant tornado. And that's the hailstone that Ryan Scholl has. That's about a baseball right there. So we got baseball-sized hail over in Illinois. And Connor just got his windshield busted, too. So there you go. This is a very dangerous tornado right now. Again, east of Wausau. It's been producing significant damage. And look at now. The tornado debris signature is getting larger on radar. And the fact that we're even seeing greens from this radar beam is impressive because we are looking at a radar beam that's looking thousands and thousands of feet up. It is not near the ground level like our other tornadoes have been. So this tornado just hit the Arby's and the Trailside Sports Bar and Grill probably on the east side of Weston. There is also a Cluck's Salon, a Subway. There's even a little Fine Teas, like local tea shop that has just been hit by this tornado. So this tornado's been on the ground for probably about 15 minutes now and is just crossed over Highway 29. But once again, significant tornado in progress here just east of Wausau. This storm over here near Rockford continues to look crazy. Look at the rotation now. It's starting to organize. This might be producing a tornado here at some point soon. We got a lot of chasers that have been looking at this, and there's been a lot of rotation. Also, Riley is okay, for those that are wondering. He's been in a tornado warning. Got a lot of chasers, though, right in this general area where you keep an eye on all of them. This hook echo, though, looks really mean. If you guys live over near Beloit, Rockland, Elkhorn, Kenosha, Racine, or Milwaukee, you've got to be tuning in. Got to be staying tuned. This is a very dangerous supercell. I'm going to track it out. It is not a fast-moving storm. That's the other problem, guys. This is a really slow-moving storm here. Like, it's moving east at 40 miles per hour now, but it was about 25 miles per hour earlier. And so, like, this thing won't even be close to being in Lake Michigan for another 2 hours or so, maybe even longer than that. So it at least has 2 hours to produce a potentially significant tornado. And in this environment, once again, there is a risk of intense tornadoes. That means EF3+. We do have a very strong area of rotation northeast of Black River Falls, probably producing a tornado going up towards Highway 10 and Lynn. And Marshfield will also be in the path of that. Thank you to Chris for the $50 super chat. Keep us informed about Rockford. Thanks for everything you do. We're keeping you posted. Don't worry. I know it's a populated area. The Wausau tornado is still on the ground on the east side of Wausau. Very strong area of rotation going right up towards Johnson. We also need a tornado warning for this storm here. That's west of Antego, going towards Elcho, Wisconsin. That one's going to probably produce here in a few minutes. That's definitely a significant tornado. This thing's damaged a lot of things.
A new tornado warning.
Got a new tornado warning in Wisconsin. Pretty good timing. Tornado warning's been issued now just south of Elcho, west of Antego. You got to take shelter if you're in this pink polygon. Put as many walls between you from the outside as possible and get away from windows. This is back to the tornado warning near Rockford. This is what that storm looks like right now.
If only we had a tennis ball or something.
Jesus, that's
If
loud.
only had like a tennis ball or baseball. Look at this dude.
ACT with the search chat just said, Max, you should take up juggling with how many concurrent warnings are popping up at once. Yeah, right.
Dude, this is by far the best hell I've seen.
Did you just install that?
So what we're looking at here is
okay.
the area of interest on that Rockford storm. There is again a wall cloud back in there. We've had a few views of it now. And I know we've been talking a lot about this storm, but I am very concerned that this thing might try to produce something down the line here that's significant. We're going to talk more about it in a second. We just got a new tornado warning for Adams and Juneau counties here in Wisconsin. This is south of Wisconsin Rapids, just to the northwest of Friendship. You need to take shelter if you're in this warning. That is a discrete supercell moving off to the east-northeast. Another storm that probably needs a tornado warning here soon is going to be the one west of Milwaukee. This is near Jefferson. This one has a bit of convergence. It is a discrete cell, and that is going towards Watertown, Oconomowoc, and Hartford. That one's trying to rotate right now and produce a tornado. Good shot to Ethan with the $67 super chat. We go back down to Kansas City. We might need a tornado warning here in a moment here, just south of Kansas City near Aubrey. That's a very strong area of rotation coming together.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
That might need tornado warning. That's just south of Kansas City. We had a tornado there the other day. We got another tornado warning. This is, I think, the second time today that the Dubuque area has been under a warning. This is why I'm saying if you've already seen a storm, you're probably going to see another. This is a new tornado warning over here near Dubuque. Dubuque, you've got to take shelter. Put as many walls between you from the outside as possible.
This is an emergency alert. A large and strong tornado is on the ground. Seek shelter immediately.
We now have a particularly dangerous situation in Wisconsin. We have a large and extremely dangerous tornado in progress. This just hit Kronwetter. It hit the east side of Wausau near Weston. It hit a lot of buildings, we think, and it is now producing a tornado going up towards Antigo. So this is moving out to the northeast right now. We got a large and extremely dangerous tornado. The tornado right now is located about a mile north of Callan and northwest of Ringgold, and it's going right up towards Johnson. This has been a tornado that's been down for, I think, about 20 minutes now. It's been on the ground for a while. It started actually down here near the interstate. So this has been a long track storm. Antigo? Is that Antigo? Antigo. It's Antigo. Antigo? Either way, strong tornado right now, moving to the northeast. Very dangerous storm right now. We also got a strong area of rotation off to the northwest of Antigo. That's going off to the northeast. I'm trying my best for pronunciations. I'm going to give it one try. If I don't get it, it's fine. Yeah, at least get the point. It's on the map. It's in Wisconsin. Rotation again near Rockford's getting a little bit more organized. Looks like we have something forming there. Look at this.
Visual. You might want to drop south if you want to get closer.
It looks like a wall cloud's forming again here northwest of Rockford. You can see it right there beyond the trees.
Unless you see it going crazy, probably wanted to stay on this road. It'll come up here pretty soon. I don't think it's that far south anyways.
There's that wall cloud developing right there north of Rockford.
There's also rotation signature directly above us, and you can see it on velocity.
Antigo? Antigo? Hey, Matthew, for the super chat, great coverage. Appreciate that. Anigo? Everybody's giving different pronunciations. You guys are trolling. We'll go back to that in a second. That's what the storm looks like on velocities. We actually got a little tightening on radar. So this might be organizing right now. We might have a tornado dropping like actively here. There might be a tornado dropping right now near Rockford, just north of Rockford. Just received a max alert call in North Kansas City for an extreme thunderstorm. Yeah, guys, I mean, I do want to remind you, this is probably a good reminder, but if you do need an extra way to receive weather alerts today, check out Max Alert. It's where I give you a phone call if you're under a tornado warning or a severe thunderstorm warning. It's on maxalert.net. You can sign up. It's a service. It's very, very affordable. Anybody can get it, and it'll be able to give you the latest on what's happening. You'll get warnings and anything for your exact location. This is live right now, just south here, Kansas City, near Route 169. We have 80-mile-per-hour winds right now ripping over this highway right now. So this is an 80-mile-per-hour destructive severe thunderstorm warning. There is rotation, so a tornado is possible. But look at this right now. It looks like a hurricane is hitting this area. Literally looks like a tornado is almost hitting this right now. Very, very intense winds. That rotation, again, is going right over the highway right now.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
And we have yet again another tornado warning. This is going to be over in Iowa, north of Maquoketa. You got to take shelter if you're in this tornado warning right now and get away from windows and get on the lowest floor possible. We got a wall cloud forming rapidly right now near Rockford, guys. We have a lot of chasers on this. Rockford, we got a wall cloud rapidly developing. Somebody put Storm Chaser Jacob McMillan in slot number 1 or 3 or something. Just a slot, doesn't matter. Jacob McMillan has an incredible view of this. That's what it looks like right now. He did have an incredible view. He moved his camera. Go back to him in a second. He's right in that hook, though, if he goes back to it. Actually, look at Tornado Pagey. I think they have a funnel. Maybe. Yeah, there's a funnel. There's a funnel.
Pointy.
Also, this is live near Kansas City, guys. Look. This is hurricane force winds right now, just south of Kansas City. Very intense winds right now. 80+ mile per hour winds are hitting the near Kansas City, near Highway 169 at K68. Easily 70 to 80 mile per hour winds here. My goodness. Tornado Pagey has a funnel coming down right now.
It looks almost exactly like that storm the other day.
Seek shelter immediately.
After the pre-tornado.
They just upgraded this. It is a confirmed tornado, guys. This is a live shot of it right now. I have really got to pee. I'm going to keep it on them. 1 second. All right, let's out here.
Hey, Max, we got a tornado on the ground.
Hey, Max, if you copy, I have a tornado on the ground and some golf ball size hail.
Well, I came back, and there's a tornado. So there's a tornado on the ground, again, just north of Rockford. You got to take shelter now. Again, tornado on the ground right now near Rockford. That is a crazy-looking tornado. Somebody put Jacob McMillan in a slot. Is that Jacob McMillan? Oh, I have it on. Look at Nick Gorman's view. This is, again, a significant tornado on the ground right now near Rockford. You got to take shelter if you're in this tornado warning. We got a significant tornado right now, and it's heading right towards South Beloit. This is a strong tornado that is down. We've been talking about this storm all day, and again, it could easily be a strong to intense tornado here.
Yep.
Storm chaser Nick Gorman's on this. We got about 5 different chasers looking at it from all different perspectives. It doesn't look like it's hitting very much right now, but it's near a lot of farmland. This is on the north side. It's just north of Rockford right now. It's going towards Rockton, Roscoe, and South Beloit. You need to take shelter immediately if you're in this tornado warning. It is now a non-condensed tornado. There is still a tornado down. It is not fully condensed. You can see all the debris being picked up, the rain currents wrapping in a circle. This is Jacob McMillan's view. See the inflow going into the storm right there on the right. Riley, if you're watching the stream, I don't see your stream.
Getting rain wrapped, guys.
Tornado's beginning to get a bit rain wrapped here. Jacob McMillan still has a view, but look how everything is rotating around this tornado. All the entire storm base is rotating. Got a lot of inflow pumping right into the supercell. And this is, again, a strong tornado that is down right now. It's going right up Highway 75.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
You can still see the tornado a little bit there on the left middle. Still picking up debris, could be hitting homes and buildings. It's getting quickly wrapped in rain. Go to Connor. Somebody get Connor. He's like right in the path of it. Connor has an unbelievable view. Look at Connor's view. You can hear the tornado sirens. He's looking right into it. He's in the hook echo. You can see the tornadoes coming right at him. So he's just up Highway 75. This tornado will go right towards him if he doesn't move. Radar sirens are literally right next to them.
That is terrible. Oh, look at it on the right. Look at it on the right. All right, it's getting close. It's in the
Oh my
field right
goodness.
there. Yeah, it is. It's right over those trees.
Look at that motion of that tornado.
Everyone's gonna be running at the same time.
This is all happening live right now near Rockton. That tornado siren is so loud.
Thunder is what you think is louder now? Yeah. It's getting rain wrapped. Yeah, it's getting rain wrapped.
This is just a normal tornado warning, a normal confirmed tornado warning, by the way. It's not currently PDS.
Not much to
You can see all the motion in there.
Not much to see.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's still back there.
Yeah, I'm good. It's strong right in the field. It's coming right at me.
This tornado's going to get very close to where Connor's located.
What's going on with my focus, dude?
He's looking right into the tornado from Highway 75.
Still there. Welcome back, Gary.
Back to him in a second. Again, this tornado right now is going directly into Beloit here in just a few minutes. You got to be taking shelter if you're in this tornado warning. It is a almost fully rain-wrapped tornado. It's crazy that Connor can even see it right now just north there of Rockford. And again, he's so close to it. Like, look at this. He's like literally almost next to it.
All right, take rear. Two. Take two. Yep, we're two. Yep.
So still a significant tornado. He's starting to drive away from it. Look how close it's getting to him. All sorts of chasers down there too. Pretty dangerous.
Holy shit.
See the tube though, it is still going. So again, this tornado is going to go right up towards Beloit. You got to be taking shelter.
This is an urgent alert. A tornado is on the ground. Seek shelter.
They've just issued a new confirmed tornado warning in Wisconsin. This one's going to be just out to the east of Wausau. You need to take shelter now if you are in this tornado warning that's going up towards Mattoon. Riley is actually out there now. He will be live here in a moment, but we're going to have a live view from him with all the damage that just happened over here near the Wausau area. There was a tornado, again, that just hit this area. So we're going to keep an eye on him. But there was a lot of damage from this tornado. It's now moving up towards Antego as well as Flux, Mattoon, just south of Polar. This thing's been producing a tornado for a while. This is still the particularly dangerous situation tornado warning that we've had for a while. Well, I also just got a new mesoscale discussion. Could somebody send me that? Here's a photo from just moments ago of that tornado here, just north of Rockford. That is from Storm Chaser Nick Gorman. Insane. Also, we have a photo from Storm Chaser CJ Ziegler of a basket full of large hail. And Storm Chaser Edgar O'Neill just found a 2.5 incher over here in, I believe this is Carmen, Oklahoma. So we have had big hail over there too. There's also a large, there's reportedly a wedge tornado being reported in Maryland moments ago, which is Maryland, Wisconsin, I believe, right? Maryland, Wisconsin. So it's this storm right here. So Storm Chaser Jay Lessick over on Twitter just said that this is likely a close range wedge tornado here that just went by north of Black River Falls and is now tracking up towards Marshfield. Not sure if it's on the ground anymore, but that was a report moments ago. We have a new confirmed tornado warning here in northern Illinois, just south of Beloit. All right, so this is going to be your Poplar Grove. This is a very dangerous supercell. It is going to track eventually towards Milwaukee, Kenosha, and Racine. So we got to watch this closely, just south of Beloit. If you guys have friends or family in the path of this, please make sure they're aware of it. Share the stream. We're live, commercial-free coverage on both YouTube and Facebook right now. We also have another tornado warning west of Davenport. This one is just to the west of West Liberty. Look at that rotation. That is a really strong area of rotation there. That's going to track right into Lone Tree and West Liberty over the next 15 minutes. We have a very significant line of thunderstorms going right into the Kansas City area right now. We need a tornado warning for this right here near Aubrey, Belton, and Raymore. That is an area of rotation that's developing, and that could drop a nasty tornado at any moment. Raymore, Belton, you've got to be getting ready to go to your safe place. You should already be there because of the damaging wind threat. We got 80-mile-per-hour winds coming right at you. We also just got a new severe warning for Madison. I'm watching this discrete cell over here near Watertown. If we start to see this thing wrap up, it's going to produce a significant tornado. That'll be going towards Slinger, Hartford, and West Bend. So we need to keep a very close eye on that storm. And we definitely still have a tornado on the ground east here of Wausau. Yes, Riley, it's working. Riley's right now over here near Wausau. He's near where this tornado just hit. So we're going to keep an eye on him. Riley's out there, quote unquote, chasing, but he's also going to go look at all the damage that just happened. Going back to our 3-cam view, the tornado that was on the ground here over near Beloit has lifted. However, I think it's probably going to drop again. This is probably going to drop again. We have a very strong area of rotation developing just outside of Beloit, Wisconsin. So we have to keep an eye out on that. Good shot to Leah with the $50 super chat. Really appreciate that. We currently have 13 tornado warnings. I'm going to zoom out so you can see every single one of them. I do want to remind everybody, I've said this once, but I'm going to say it again. If you've seen a singular thunderstorm that is severe, you're not technically done unless you're behind the cold front. Most of you that are probably tuning in right now are not behind that cold front because that cold front is pretty much right about here. All right. So if you're not west and north of that line, you still are at risk of more severe weather, even if you've already seen a storm. Very, very important to note. So do not go out and do whatever you're going to do and try to go, I don't know, whatever your plans are. You want to definitely be staying alert for this severe weather threat. Back down to the west of Davenport, near Kelowna. This right here is likely going to become a pretty significant tornado here soon. The velocities are continuing to look very intense. That's moving into West Liberty here soon. So if you guys live here, you got to run to your safe place. If you can, get underground, get to a storm shelter, basement, closet, or bathroom. Storm chaser CJ Ziegler looks like he has a tornado.
Hey, CJ, he's okay, but the house is pretty
This is in northern Illinois, near Rockford.
Okay, I believe it's on the ground again, possibly. I have a visual of it.
Yeah, does somebody get Cannon Colton slot 2?
Possibly on the ground again, guys.
It's on the ground.
You should be coming up on you soon.
Tornado's on the ground.
Okay.
Cannon Colton has a view. He's right underneath it. It's a non-condensed tornado. It's on the ground here just east of Sherland. This is still actively producing a tornado. It's going to be going to Beloit here soon. Beloit definitely needs to be ready to go to your safe place. I don't know why Beloit's not under a tornado warning right now.
It's not a good situation at all for Beloit.
Your Cannon's saying it too. It's on the right. Right beyond the trees, there is a tornado. I don't know why we don't have a tornado warning for Beloit.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
If you're in Beloit,
That's Beloit.
especially the
All right,
south
so tornado warning
side,
has been issued for Beloit. Timing's
if you
incredible.
happen to be listening,
Beloit,
get
Clinton, you got to take shelter.
space.
There is a
Don't let
non-condensed
anybody there.
tornado right now on the ground
Just
right
got
here.
done producing
It's a non-condensed tornado. There's no condensation funnel, but you can see the debris being lifted up.
It's a populated area.
You got to take shelter if you're in Beloit, Wisconsin. If you guys have friends or family there, share the stream. We're covering this really in depth right now, as this is a very high population area that is looking at a very strong area of rotation. We got a lot of storm chasers all around this. We got Connor Croft bottom right. All these chasers are basically right next to that area of rotation. On top of there being a risk here of a significant tornado, there is also a risk here for some giant hail. Baseballs are possible with this supercell. Put CJ back in that bottom left slot. He has a very good view of that storm too. Going back up to the Wausau area.
A new tornado.
This tornado
warning
is
has been
still
issued.
on the ground right now, north of Wittenberg. So that tornado is still on the ground north of Wittenberg. It's going up towards White Lake. It is a long track supercell. That tornado has probably been on the ground for upwards of, if I had to guess, it's probably been on the ground for almost 40 minutes now. This thing's been going for literally ever. We just got a new tornado warning in Kansas. This one is going to be just to the south there of Kansas City.
A new tornado warning.
So if you
has
live
been
over
issued.
in Lee Summit, if you live near Belton, you've got to take shelter. We probably have a tornado dropping right now, going up towards I-49. Somebody keep an eye on those cameras near I-49. If we get any cameras, put it in slot 1.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Got another tornado warning. That one's going to be back over in Wood County. Wood
Sorry,
County.
Mike,
You're now
big radar.
You're now included in a tornado warning in Wisconsin. We got 2 new ones. This one already produced there was a report of this being a wedge tornado not too long ago. So there's now another tornado that's trying to drop going towards Marshfield and Pittsville. This is also going to go directly towards Wausau area, which just saw a tornado, like the southeast side of Wausau. It's going to go right into that area. Riley has damage, apparently. Riley's right here. He's coming up on damage. We're going to keep an eye on him. He is over there near Weston, which, again, Weston had very significant damage here. So we're going to keep an eye on that here in a second. Let's get Beloit. You guys are under a tornado warning. Strong rotation down to your southwest. I'm going to put Riley. Riley's in slot 1. You got Connor Croft in slot 3. I'm going to put Tornado Pagey in slot 2. They're all in that tornado warning there. Thank you, Colton, for the Venmo donation. So we keep an eye out on the cameras there near I-49. Let me know if there's anything. You can just swap it and probably slot 1 if there's anything. Here's some of the damage. I think this is some of the damage. I'm seeing pretty... Yeah. So here's some damage here. He's coming up. This is in Weston, where we just had a significant tornado. Well, went away. That's a view there of the Kansas storm. This is, again, live. So this is where we just had a tornado. We got at least a large tree down. Obviously, we don't really know where this tornado exactly went through. Looks like there's more damage up this direction. So we're probably pretty close to where this tornado was. Some of this damage that we're seeing initially was probably from RFD, which is your rear flank downdraft, not the tornado itself. Down the road here, I'm guessing we have actual tornado damage. Got a lot of trees down. So you can see all the trees down right here. We're probably going to see a lot more damage up the road, so we're going to keep an eye on him. Going back to Wisconsin, we just got a new severe warning with a tornado possible tag for Watertown. If you guys live north and west of Milwaukee, we got to be staying alert right now because this storm is discrete and it's trying to converge. It's been trying to do that for about 30 minutes now. And if it does, it's going to try to produce a significant tornado threat. So watch out here if you're over here near Hartford, Slinger, and West Bend. It's going to be a concerning storm there. The storm over near Beloit has been getting a weird look to it. I think it's going to try to recycle here and produce a tornado more over this direction. It's going to probably take a right-hand turn and go towards Harvard and Delavon and produce a tornado down the line there. The area of rotation that has moved into Beloit has now kind of been occluding off to the north and west. So this here is going to be that new area of rotation that's going to try to develop going towards Harvard. Back down to Kansas City, we may have a tornado on the ground near Belton. Stronger area of rotation there. That is moving towards Greenwood and Raymore. Riley is now helping getting this tree out of the roadway. Just had a tornado again on the ground moments ago over near Wausau. Whatever that camera was, by the way, that was in Kansas, we can put in slot 3. Yeah. So this is the live shot right now of this tornado ward cell near Belton. You can see the large shelf cloud, and right beyond that, behind that water tower is the area that we're looking at for a tornado. And so we're going to keep an eye on this camera. There are several areas of rotation right along the leading edge of this line of thunderstorms, and they're all right now trying to produce.
This is an urgent alert. A tornado is on the ground. Seek shelter immediately.
We now have a tornado on the ground. This is going to be back over in Iowa. This is a confirmed tornado near West Liberty. This is going to be tracking towards Wilton. So you need to take shelter now if you're in this tornado warning. Get away from windows and get to the lowest floor possible. That storm's going to be going in the direction of Davenport here soon. If I had to guess, it's probably going to be a stronger tornado with how strong the velocities are going just one direction. Here's that latest scan. So the tornado will be located right over Riverside, and it's going to be going into River Junction and then West Liberty here in just a couple minutes. We are currently sitting at 27 severe warnings. I know I'm trying to at least show the entire map so you guys have an idea of where everything's at right now. Trying to zoom out as much as possible. But again, we have tornado warning stretching from northern Wisconsin back down to Kansas City. Severe warnings from Oklahoma all the way into Wisconsin. What radar site is that, Rebel? Thank you, Susan, for the super chat. Oh, this one here. That one's been rotating for a while. This storm is still rotating. Again, tornado genesis may become a thing here soon west of Milwaukee. That storm will be very damaging if it does become tornadic. We still possibly have a tornado on the ground north of Wittenberg. This has been on the ground. If it's been concurrent, this tornado has been on the ground for probably about 50 minutes. It's the one that Riley's looking at damage with right now. The bottom left of your screen. This is live over in Lake Mills, Wisconsin, where the wind is starting to pick up there. This is storm chaser Jacob McMillan. He's looking at the storm over here in northern Illinois. And is that I don't know if that's a tornado or if that's just a weird looking rain shaft. What is that thing?
On the ground right now.
Oh, is that a tornado? We got a tornado again.
No, I don't. I can't see it very well from here.
I don't even know. It looks so suspicious. What is that? This is
It's gotta be a
located
tornado.
over here near Carpet.
Yeah, that's a tornado.
Jacob thinks it's a tornado. No other chaser is looking at it on this northern Illinois storm, but this is a large tornado. That looks like a large cone tornado right there. Jacob's over here a little further to the east. Connor doesn't really have a view of it. So let me put that Kansas cam in slot 3 again. We're going to look at Jacob again here in a second. There is it looks like a tornado there. Yeah, there is a tornado. There's a cone tornado down right now. Jacob just had it. There is a cone right now in northern Illinois. This is just north of Rockford.
Got a really low.
Right there on the right. Huge shout out to Mac with the $200 super chat. Spam W's for Mac. Really appreciate that. Right there on the right. Again, we can't really fully see it, but it did look like a tornado from that perspective. We just had. I'm looking at Connor and, you know, Paige. They're not in that same spot. This is just north of Rockford. See if we get a clearing here. We just have too many trees in the way. I'm going to keep it bottom middle of your screen, and if we get a clear view, we'll go full cam to it. I mean, Connor's behind a bunch of trees, too. We're kind of in the tree country right now. Going back up to the Wausau, or the tornado warning is east of Wausau. That rotation has gotten very rain-wrapped here over the last several minutes. It's going up towards White Lake, Lakewood, and Townsend. So that one still might be producing a tornado. We haven't had a TDS in a while, but if it has a tornado, it's going to be approaching 47 near Flux and Mattoon. Back over near Marshfield. This storm's pretty concerning. Pretty strong rotation right now, going directly towards Mossany and Crowenwetter, just to the south and west there of Bevent. Might have a tornado on the ground at any moment. That's going to go right up towards Highway 80 here soon. Going back down to our Kansas City tornado warning. Or just south of Kansas City. We have a tornado on the ground in Kansas, or Missouri, actually, near Belton. Somebody look for cameras there. We got a tornado on the ground there near I-49. That is a tornado debris signature there just to the south of Kansas City. This is near Belton. We got live shots all over the place. This is live going to be, the tornado is going to be like literally right here in a second. It is calm as can be right now, but there's literally a tornado crossing over the interstate here at any moment. There's a, again, tornado debris signature here. We will probably see the tornado cross here in a second.
This is an urgent alert. A tornado is on the ground. Seek shelter immediately.
They have just upgraded it to a confirmed tornado. You can actually see a leaf just flew by. I think we're going to see it here in a second. And this is, yep, here it goes. There's a tornado right here. Right here. Tornado's on the ground, passing right by the camera. Here we go. Leaves are flying everywhere. There is a tornado literally right here. These people are driving on the interstate. They have no clue. Or either that or they're just driving right into it. Tornado's on the ground right here. Got all sorts of debris flying, going right over the interstate into Raymore, Missouri. My goodness. It's crossing right by. Might have just been behind the camera. It is so calm about like a half a mile north of this camera. I'm looking at a different one. So incredibly calm just north of it. But this camera just really got intense there for a second. Looks like it's already passed. It's a pretty small tornado, it looks like. There's a camera here too. Sent that the wrong slot. There's a camera here too, which is like a half mile up the road and nothing's happening, it looks like. There's actually a camera also just down to the south of this. This is just south of the tornado. And you can see the large shelf cloud rolling in right now. Got a new radar scan coming in. So we'll see that in a second. Back live inside of the tornado warning. This is what the storm looks like on radar right now. Look at that hook echo. The last scan looked crazy for that hook echo. It's all wrapped up in a bunch of rain. And here on the latest scan, the tornado just, yeah, there was a tornado, guys. There's debris. There was literally just a tornado that passed by this camera, and it is still on the ground. It's still picking up. It's still doing damage. It just hit the Belton Regional Medical Center north of the Walmart Supercenter, and it is just north of Raymore. Also, Riley's going to be putting up a drone here in a second of the tornado damage over near Wausau, so we're going to keep an eye on that. Yeah, but again, you guys got to seek shelter. I mean, this is definitely a tornado. I wouldn't say this is like large or anything like that, but there's 100% still a tornado down here. And it is heading directly towards Greenwood. And then the James A. Reed Wildlife Area. What is this camera doing zooming into this guy's van? Something happened? Did this guy get his windshield busted? I don't know if his windshield got busted or something, but they zoomed into this camera. Or zoomed into this guy here. The tornado just hit this spot a second ago. So there might have been some flying scrap metal or something like that that hit the vehicle. We are still watching a very destructive area. Wow. This is a 90-mile-per-hour destructive severe thunderstorm warning here going towards Davenport. So Davenport, you've got to get ready for flying trampolines. They're going to become birds here in a few minutes. This is a very significant area of wind. I know it's tornado warned, but we got 90-mile-per-hour winds. That is, I'm pretty sure, an extremely dangerous situation. It's actually not somehow, but this is an insanely intense area of damaging winds here. You've got to take shelter if you are in this warning. Anywhere in the yellow, doesn't matter where you are, you got to take shelter. That is a really dangerous area of thunderstorms. Back over to the Illinois-Wisconsin border. This discrete supercell's gotten a little bit less organized here as of late. We're still watching it, though, for it to recycle. There's another discrete cell that has gone up here southwest of Janesville, and so that might try to produce a tornado down the line as that moves to the northeast. We also have back over in central Wisconsin, a very strong area of rotation and a tornado attempting to drop right now. It's going to be rain wrapped just south of Lynn. That is heading towards Marshfield. So if you're in Arpin, Marshfield, or Pittsville, we got to be ready for this. This thing's going to try to produce a tornado. It is going to be going right towards I-39 here soon, going in the direction of Wausau.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
And also Stevens Point and Plover. Got a new tornado warning in Wisconsin. This one's really far to the north, just west of Iron River. So take shelter if you're in this warning, going into Phelps, and then we'll actually move into Michigan here soon. So Michigan, you're going to be in the path of that. Once we get a little bit closer to that wind in that camera on the slot 3, you can put it back. All right, let me go back down to Missouri. We have had a tornado on the ground here for a little bit of time. We'll see if it's still on the ground. There was a tornado located here just south of Kansas City. We did see it on one of the live cameras, and it's still down. So there's still a tornado on the ground here going towards Missouri 150, Lake Winnebago, and Greenwood. This will be going towards Cockrell here soon. Lone Jack, Hicks City, just south of Lee Summit. You need to be taking shelter if you're anywhere in these severe thunderstorm warnings. There is basically widespread damaging winds right now between 70 and 80 miles per hour that is impacting these areas. We also just had a 70-mile-per-hour wind gust over in Raytown, Missouri, just moments ago. Have flash flooding also ongoing over there in Missouri. We have a tornado warning for Monticello in Missouri, too. This one is rotating. A little backwards hook here, going right up towards Route 61. So get ready for that if you're in that tornado warning. Storm chaser Nathan Moore is going towards this incredibly destructive line of thunderstorms right now that is tracking towards Durant. It is going to be producing 90-mile-per-hour winds here soon.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
New tornado warning in Wisconsin. That one's going to be for Lade and Menominee counties. This has been producing a tornado for a long time. It looks like it's lifted for the time being. But this is going into White Lake right now, just southwest of Townsend. So you got to be taking shelter if you're in this tornado warning. Put as many walls between you from the outside as possible and get away from windows. Kansas City is getting crushed, according to one of the people I'm talking, or that's on our team here. This is live in, or was live in Kansas City. Is it number 2? This is live in Kansas City. You can't see anything. It is very, very windy. If we get another camera there, put it in slot 2 if we can see anything. That camera is not looking at anything because it's so windy out there. We may have a tornado on the ground south of Lynn, Wisconsin. It will be tracking towards I-39 here soon. This is a live shot here just south of Kansas City. You can see the shelf cloud right there at the top left of your screen. Wind's starting to pick up now. Where's everybody tuning in from right now in the chat? Let me know in the chat where you guys are all tuning in from. Thank you, AK, for the super chat. What's the most severe and tornado warnings you've had on a stream? We've reached 50 severe warnings before, and we've also reached 30 tornado warnings at one point. That was last year. So today was the second most tornado warnings we've ever peaked at. And we could see, we could see another peak. We'll see. There's always a possibility that we could peak again with even more tornado warnings.
Hey, Max, I got an update.
Apparently, Edgar O'Neill, one of our storm chasers, lost his windshield. He's down here in Oklahoma. Some big-time hail down here. You can see his windshield. It's actually cracked. We've had several of our storm chasers now with cracked windshields. I think Connor has one, Ryan Scholl has one, and now storm chaser Edgar O'Neill has one. These storms down here are producing tennis balls. Somebody had a basket of them earlier.
Shalom family and aloha from the Hawaiian Islands. This is your sister Chaya Dialek with the McKesseldeck News. If you missed today's episode of McKesseldeck News, you can watch it now on my YouTube channel at Chaya Dialek. And while you're there, go ahead and like and subscribe. I hope to see you soon. And that's with real love and real respect. Shalom family. It's the McKesseldeck News Hour.
Real quickly, I'm going to restart the stream. I'm going to redirect you guys to a new stream. All right. I'm going to go live in a second. I need to restart my computer, give it a full reboot, and we'll be live in a second. All right. Just stay tuned. You'll be redirected. Give me 1 second. I have to restart my computer. This never happened. I don't know what's happened. All right. Give me 1 second. You'll be redirected. Come back in about 2 minutes and I'll be back. I'm restarting my computer. I don't know what the frick's going on.
Well, alrighty then. Max is having issues with his computer. Totally crashed there. In the middle of these catastrophic tornadoes, family. So for those of you that may have missed, let me see if I can get it here. The update. Let's get an update on some McKesseldeck news and see what else is going on while he does that. Gonna move this over here. So ending the live, I'll bring him back when he gets it together. In the meantime, let's see what's going on. Because we got some funny stuff. For those of you that missed it earlier, our Pete Hegseth, what's his name? Pete Hegseth, you know, the head of security over at the Pentagon. We got a really funny video today that I did. I'm going to share it with you all. For those that may have missed it. Let me grab it. I'll grab it right here and just play it here. I think I can share my screen here. Share this tab instead. Let me see if I wanted to make it bigger. Am I able to make this bigger? Let's see. Maybe not.
When your baby brother.
Hold on.
A prayer that I'll read, which was also handed to me a couple of days ago, delivered from the lead mission planner of Sandy 1. They call it CSAR 2517.
Hold on, family. I am going to do it another way. How about that? Give me 1 second. Shabbat Shalom to those that may be watching or watch later. We got this serious tornado storm outbreak in the Midwest. Okay. There, we'll share it. All righty, here we go. Here we go. Go back. Oh, did I close it? Did I close my stream out? Oh, there we go. All right, family, I thought I lost you. I'll put this video up here. Pete Hegseth. I can't even know if I'm pronouncing his name correctly.
A prayer that I'll read, which was also handed to me a couple of days ago, delivered from the lead mission planner of Sandy 1. They call it CSAR 2517, which I think is meant to reflect Ezekiel 25:17.
Well, there's this passage I got memorized, sort of fits this occasion. Ezekiel 25:17.
The path of the downed aviator.
The path of the righteous man
is beset on all sides
beset on all sides
by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men.
by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men.
And I will strike down upon thee with
And I will strike down upon thee with
great vengeance and furious anger
great vengeance and furious anger
those who attempt to capture and destroy my brother.
those who attempt to poison and destroy my brother.
And you will know my call sign
And you will know my name
is Sandy One
is the Lord
when I lay my vengeance.
when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
And amen.
What was that really about? Quoting Bible scriptures now, or at least twisting Bible scriptures to validate and to basically to justify war. That's what I say. One of the sisters shared that with me. It's crazy. I'm gonna share. Okay. Let me see. Max is back with this. All right, Max. Max said it's back.
Tornado warning in Iowa. We have some tornado warnings in Wisconsin. I'm going to bold everything in a second. Somebody flip out all the cameras. I don't think they've changed or they're frozen. I might have to do something here to refresh it. Maybe try refreshing the cameras here. All right, they should all work now. All right, so we can switch out cameras. All right, let's go through everything real quick. All right, so we got multiple tornado warnings obviously in effect right now. We got 14 tornado warnings. We do have right now a tornado warning for the Janesville area. You need to take shelter right now if you are in Janesville. All right, the Janesville area, Beloit, just west of Delavon, west of Elkhorn. You've got to take shelter now. Put as many walls between you from the outside as possible and get away from windows. All right, this storm is currently moving to the northeast. It is a discrete supercell. Storm chaser CJ Ziegler is on this right now. Somebody put CJ in slot 1, please. So CJ is going into the storm right now. There's an area of rotation that is quickly moving into town. So you're going to have to take shelter if you're over in Janesville. It doesn't. Oh, there we go. All right. So this is live right now. This is Storm Chaser CJ Ziegler. This storm's going right into Janesville.